which is why I wanted to bring on my guest today, Jamie Valenti-Jordan. He is the founder of Catapult Commercialization Services, and I'm glad to have him with me. Jamie, how are you today?
Doing great. Always happy to be here. Thank you.
Are you sort of saying bringing classic brands into the year 2025? Or, anticipating bringing them into 2030, these kind of keeping them relevant? Is that right? Is that what's sort of driving this innovation?
Returning them to relevance, especially as our generational shifts take place. We've been focused on millennials for a very long time, but Gen Alpha has purchasing power now, right? And it's substantial, and it grows every year, right? So what Gen Alpha is interested in is going to become more and more of interest, and Gen Z, right? Gen Z is in the middle there. But Gen Alpha is even starting to get purchasing power. Gen Z is very much following a similar trend as where millennials went. As much as they don't want to admit it, they are. But Gen Alpha is really kind of pushing the bottom half of Gen Z in a different direction, which is around a story and a narrative being present in every purchase.
Gen Alpha's looking for a story in every purchase. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. And the marketing around that is just a marketer's dream. I mean, that's really fun. So when you say story, would this be, and I know this maybe isn't your forte or where you focus, but I love to focus on some of the marketing. So is this data-driven stories, or are they aspirational stories? Data-driven being X% less carbon footprint. Aspirational is get you into your swimsuit or lead the world.
Sure. It's going to be data-driven, especially the larger the organization is, because if it's just aspirational, it comes off as inauthentic, right? Mm-hmm. And so the data is necessary to be present in that narrative, or else it really just doesn't resonate with the intended targets. Anybody can write an aspirational on some level, but the larger brands, if they're going to make this pivot, have to have the data to back it up, or it is going to be it's really going to fall flat.